Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in. Mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Tackle starts everything in. That's my layup.
Hey, what's up? Crazy. On the ground is Henderson to start this drive. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Hayden Ellis in on that stop. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun. It's May. Left side, he's got Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. High-headed defender drapes all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Third and short, and here is May. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
That is part 3. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd third downs, that is a recipe for success. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Throwing now is May. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Stevenson is into the end zone. Touchdown.
You know, it's funny, Mike, I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their weight, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
You're right here.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
20 TX.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
2 now on 3rd down. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
That's the 32-yard line.
Tua, give it to Achane. Oh, a loose football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Laying on the tackle. A gain of 2.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in South Florida after this. They need to get to the 22, but now face the third down. From the gun, here's Tua. That's complete. It's Waddle. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on fourth down.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Henderson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
May to throw on 2nd down. He's going to run it. And he'll get forward. Give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll try the left side with Henderson. They'll take this down to the 23. The safety, Justin Simmons, with the stop. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
To throw now. May. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's 3rd and 7. May gonna look to throw. And that is incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And that's gonna lead to a 4th down. No issues there. This one is good. And the Pats will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 30-yard line.
Go ahead.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
He's to the 10. And he's into the end zone. Ravion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Dolphins, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the lux and that's up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep. You could diabetic.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
All right. 21 G.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready.
A shotgun snap to 2. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Go ahead. Out.
They'll run with Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Ready. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Third down. down. They need 5.
They're right here. 18. Watch the motion. See the ball. Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
18. Wait. Me. Get on.
They snap it to Tua. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Now Tua. Taken in by Achane. And he'll take this one in. Devon Achane. Down Miami. An extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. The Dolphins are back in this one. It's 17-7.
Dolphins 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Throwing is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout as the clock will stop at 21 seconds to go until halftime.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. Moving to his right. Taking off. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. 2nd down and 3. Williams in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. May. Going left side. And it's taken in by Williams. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, New England.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your 1st progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. The Patriots will turn it over to their field goal unit. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run this one straight ahead with Aiken. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, here is Aiken. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard level.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 38-yard line.
Tua gonna throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds. And the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Tua. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Milton Williams. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are a little more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
On the return is Jones. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. It's the tight end Henry in motion. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And that'll be good for about a half doesn't. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 2.
Once more, it's Anderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They're down and 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And the defense can't come up with the stops there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. And a Patriot first down.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Kenneth Grant gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. Out of the gun, here's May. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. Take it in, back at his own 12. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
23-yard line.
Yeah, ready. Hey, time up. Ready, team.
A run here with H.A. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready, team.
Here's Tungo Bailoa. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It's 3rd and 4.
Ready. Ready, team.
Now it's Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own
to Henderson, running right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got his man, Tayshaun Boutte. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Now, May. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. A pickup of 14 on that ball. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, New England.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll go play action with May. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is May. That's complete to Henderson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Patriots.
A run, and this is Henderson. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On 2nd down, it's May. He's found his receiver, Boutte. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that be a bit athletic.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
3rd and short. And here is May. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
Gain of 15. 1st down, Patriots.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. On 1st and 10, here's May. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. The extra point now for Borregales. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A run, and it's A-Chan. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Escaping to his left.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Fighting for the blocker. He loses the football. But I think the Dolphins are going to be able to hold on. And indeed, they will keep possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
All right. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, Jack? Big team!
From the gun, here's Tua. And he finds Tyreek. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Good.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Ready. Out.
They snap it to Tua. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, it's trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the ground, here is Henderson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run for it with Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Yeah, he didn't get it by a whole lot, but that's a really nice job up front, giving him just enough of a crease that he can push his way forward and pick up the first down.
On first down, they go back to Henderson, and he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the give, it's Henderson. He takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.